Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to change the upper crankshaft seal in a Yamaha 115. So my wife and I were out on the water a couple days ago and we're about 12 miles out and blew the seal, which turned into a whole big mess. But we ended up making it home safely and took us about 2 hours to be towed in. Hopefully this never happens to you, but if it does, I'm going to show you how to fix it. Alright, for this project you're going to need a socket set with a 10 millimeter, a 14 millimeter. You're also going to need two hexes, a number 5 millimeter and a 10 millimeter. You're going to need two screws. You're going to need something that's at least 4 inches in diameter. I'm just using this old Ozark cup. It's actually the perfect diameter for the seal. It helps push that back down. You're going to need something to hold the flywheel. You can use a screwdriver. I'm just using a triangle file and also a new seal. I'll leave a link down in the description of all the tools that I used in doing this project. Alright, first we're going to remove this 10 millimeter screw right here. There's only one of them. Off. And there's going to be two clips right here in the back. These just lift straight up. Oh, like that, just lifts off. Alright, so next what we're going to do is take the flywheel off. These are going to be 14 millimeter bolts. You're going to need something to keep the flywheel from moving. So I'm just going to be using a triangle file that's just going to fit right in between those teeth right there. Just take them all off. You can use a drill to take these out. It would make it a little bit faster, but I'm just going to show you how to do it without the drill. You can just leave the bolts in if you want, so you don't lose them. And then just lift this straight up carefully. Next I'm going to remove the stator, which is a 5 millimeter hex bolt. And then I'm going to remove the carrier underneath, which is a 10 millimeter bolt. And then also going to be loosening the tension on the tensioner, and you're going to have to remove the belt, and that's going to be a 10 millimeter hex bolt. You want to try to eliminate the pulleys from moving and the engine. If it does move and gets out of time, what you're going to have to do is make sure that these arrows point together on the inside. And then there's also going to be an arrow on the crankshaft that's going to have to face. It's going to have to face towards this line right here. I'm going to remove all 6 bolts. Once you get all the screws out, set them off to the side. And then you're going to just lift this up real slow. Sit it off to the side. That up. Just gently lay it out of the way. Alright, so go ahead and screw 2 screws into the seal, and you can use some pliers to pull the seal out. Just gently pull it straight up, and it should pop right out like that. Next, you're going to clean the inside of the crankshaft bore. Make sure you get all the oil out of there so it can get a good seal. Also recommend cleaning off the seal just to make sure there's no grease or any oil on the seal. Since my seal did pop out fairly easily, I'm going to be using some Loctite on it. Hopefully this will prevent it from popping out again. Go ahead and seat it in place. Take your cup or whatever tool you're using to press the seal down with, and then just gently hammer it down until the seal is flush. Check to make sure it's flush all the way around. There's no gaps. Go ahead and replace your belt, carrier, and stator. Just make sure when you put your flywheel back on, there's going to be a little hole right here. It's going to line up with that pin right there. Gently set it down so you don't damage your stator. Get it lined up on the pin, and then just tighten it back up. Alright, well that's how you change the crankshaft seal on a Yamaha 115. If you found the video helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.